Okay, it's been a while since we've done notes. We're going to take a break from some graphing and talk a little bit about solving inequalities. So let's look at the diagram above. So a definition of an inequality is a mathematical sentence that compares two or more expressions. So if we look at the key phrases in the first column here, is less than or is fewer than, our symbol for this is going to be less than. And our circle type is going to be open. So let's actually, let's write the word open. Okay. Now, is greater than or is more than? Our arrow is going to go, oops, gosh, I'm already this way. And our circle type is also going to be open. Okay. Is less than or equal to is a big keyword there, equal to. And that means, or we could say is at most. That means our symbol is going to be is less than or equal to. So there's two pieces there. And our circle type is going to be closed. Okay. And then finally, is greater than or equal to, or is at least. And our sign or symbol is going to look like that. And again, we're going to have a closed circle. Okay, so now that we've got that taken care of, let's look at a couple here. X is greater than 4. So this is saying X is greater than 4. So I'm going to start with finding 4 on my number line. And I'm going to make a circle. And if I look above, it says that my circle is open. So that's what my circle would look like. And this says that X, or any number X, is greater than 4. So my arrow on my line is going to go this way. Make sure you can really see it. It's nice on the iPads because you can color them and really see it. So this inequality shows that X is greater than 4. Okay? Let's look at the next one. X is less than, so it says X is less than 10. So I'm going to find 10 on my number line. Here's 10. X is less than, and it's just less than, so my circle is open. And it's saying any number X is less than 10. So this time my arrow is going to go to the left. So less than, left. I kind of remember it like less, left, less, left. That's always going to help us decide which way to draw the arrow. Greater than is to the right. And we'll put that right here. So my arrow is going to go to the right. Now, we have X is greater than or equal to -3. So this is saying that any number X is greater than or equal to -3. That means it includes -3 in the line. So that's why our circle here is going to be closed. So we're going to find -3 put my circle there, and it's a closed circle. X is greater than or equal to, and it's gonna go to the right. Any number greater than or equal to -3 is what x equals. Now, x is less than or equal to 0. So it's going to include 0. So that's why our circle is closed, because it's including 0. And anything less than or left on the line is x. Okay, so let's look at x is at most 4. And we can look back up here, and I can see that at most is right here, which is going to be a sign that is less. Oh, I don't want to do that. It's been a while since we've done notes. I forget how to use them. Is at most. So that means at the most, the very most, is going to be 4. But we're also including 4 because x is at most 4. We're going to include 4. And it sounds like at most, it sounds like it's going to be greater than, but it's saying that it can't be any larger than. It's at most 4. So it's actually going to be less than 4, but include 4. Okay. And then there's one more. X is at least. That was up there with our key phrases. X is at least or greater than or equal to. X is greater than or equal to -9. So I'm going to start at -9. And again, it's a closed circle. And it's greater than or equal to, so my line is going to go this way. Let me write this over here. X is at most 4. X is less than or equal to 4. Okay? Okay, so let's look at well, we're going to leave that there because I think you can complete your homework this way. So here's one other thing that you're gonna do in your homework. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to all of this. Come back to it. But for now, we're just gonna stick with these notes right here. Now, your homework is also going to give you some graphs, and you're going to have to write the equation. So let's do an example of that. So let's say I have a graph that looks like this, and we'll just do -5, -4, -3, 2, -1, 0, 1, 2. All right, so there's our graph. And you're going to have, let's say we have a that is there going this way. Okay. It's going to ask you for the equation of this graph. So what I like to do is figure out my number first. My number is -4. Then so let's do that. Let's find a number. Number 2. What is the sign? What sign are we working with here? It's an open sign, so that means it's not going to have an equal in it, and it's greater, so it's going to the right, so it's greater. So I know that my x is saying that it's going to be greater. So sign. And then I'm going to add my x. So here's my answer. X is greater than -4. Now, once you write your equation, make sure you go back and make sure it makes sense on the number line. So -4, yes, we got that. X is greater than -4, which means anything greater than -4 is what X equals. Let's try one more. And we'll do one with a greater than or equal sign. Let's see, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so now we're gonna say my circle is at 1 and it's closed and it's going this way. So that's the line. Now you're gonna write the equation. So the first thing I'm gonna look at is my number, and my number is gonna go here. I always put my number on the right side of the inequality sign because I want X to be on the left side. So this one is saying that X is to the left, which means less than, and it's circled in, which means it's also equal to. X is less than or equal to 1. If I go back and look, then yes, X is less than or equal to 1. Okay, good luck on your homework. Let me know if you have any questions. You should be good.